Hey everybody, it's JJD, and I am back with another episode of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the Indigo Disc DLC. In the last episode, we defeated the final two members of the Blueberry League Elite Four, those being Lacey, the Fairy Gym leader, or BB League leader, rather, found here in the coastal biome, as well as Amaris, the Steel-type BB League leader, found here in the Canyon Plaza. And in this episode, having all four BB League leaders defeated, we are now supposed to go to the entrance and face off against the BB League champion Kieran, who has gotten significantly stronger since the events in Kitakami. But before starting that battle, I went ahead and took a look at another spoiler in addition to Archaludon. I don't like spoilers, but at the same time, if spoiling something means having somewhat of a better experience, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but I kind of need this spoiler for Diplin's evolution, to be honest with you, because, well, I kind of don't want to use an unevolved, un-EV-trained Pokemon. But anyways, before I ramble on and make myself look even more dumber than I already am, I looked ahead to see how Diplin evolves, and you do have to evolve Diplin via the Dragon Cheer team being in its learn set and leveling up. But I did not see what it looks like. I just saw the name of it. I think I'll just delete Syrup Bomb just because I don't feel like it'll be very useful for us. The speed lowering effect is nice, but everyone's EV trained except Diplin. So you need to have Dragon Cheer in its moveset and level it up a level. So I'll just use a simple Rare Candy on it, see if that works. And it does. So it looks like we get to see the shiny evolution of Diplin for the very first time. That thing is sick, dude. It's like Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, but green and yellow with two more heads. Hydrapple is what it's called. Okay. That's kind of strange Diplin is not in the Pokedex. But anyways, what is Fickle Beam? This is a dragon move. Shoots a beam of light to inflict damage. Sometimes all the users' heads shoot beams in unison, doubling the move's power. I think I'll give it a shot and place a Dragon Pulse. Why not try that? It's just 5 power weaker, but at the same time, it does have 5 less PP. But regardless, I think we'll be alright. So that's it. I am going to give the Hydrapple a Citrus Berry to go along with the theme of the rest of the team because the Eviolite is now useless since it's fully evolved. So I'm going to cut ahead to heading back to the Blueberry entrance and triggering the Kieran battle cutscene. Alright y'all, I am here at the front desk, so I assume we talk to the attendant and that will allow us to trigger the Kieran battle. As I expected. Hey, yo, JJD. Ready to sign up for your official match? You're JJD, yes? Let me get your championship match set up. This will just take a moment. So, JJD, you said you and Kieran are friends, right? Yeah, we are. I think we are, at least. Huh, no kidding. Here, the Drayster's take. I liked Kieran better when his hair was down. He used to be this quiet little guy, trembled like a leaf, had all the spine of a Wimpod. He'd hide behind Carmine if you so much as breathed too loud. But I tell you what, when it came to Pokemon battling, I never saw so much joy in anyone's eyes as in his. But then, out of nowhere, he changed. Now he's relentless, pushes himself, pushes everyone around him. Nothing good's gonna come of this. Someone's gotta snap him out of it. I tried, but couldn't do it. Guess I've gone soft from the lazy life. So now I guess it falls to you. Sorry, bud. Sorry to keep you waiting. Everything's ready. Are you ready to battle Kieran, the BB League champion? Indeed I am. Understood. Your championship match will begin soon. Please make sure you are ready. Well, it's all to you now, JJD. Me and the other Elite 3 will be cheering for you. This is an official BB League announcement. A championship match is about to begin at the battle court near the entrance to the academy. If you would like to watch the match, please make your way there. So here's Kieran, all in his new look, and supposedly stronger, seeing as he's the BB League champion. Oh, I can't wait, man. I really can't wait. Kept me waiting. I worked so hard for a chance to show you what I can really do, JJD. I put everything into studying and making my Pokemon stronger. I crushed the Elite Four and became champion. All of that hard work. All of it. All of it was just that I could beat you. Right here, right now. Who's he going to lead off with? Who's he going to lead off with? They better have given him an epic team, man. I really hope so. Challenged by BB League champ, Kieran. Politoed and Dragonite. Oh, he has a rain-themed team. But this works out in our favor. Because if the Politoed's going to do what I think it's going to do... Yep, as I thought. But what I want to do is... I want to U-turn out on the Politoed. And I will Snarl to cut the special attack of both. So Meowscarada U-turns out. And I think we'll give Hydrapple a try. Why not? So the Super Sweet Syrup gives us an evasiveness boost. Okay, so now both our special attacks are cut by 1. I'm not sure if the Dragonite's going to be special attacking, but still. Alright, yep, there. -1 Hurricane. That worked out pretty good, except Hydrapple is really, really weak. Oh, that's bad. How do you like that? See how hard I've trained? Not like the kid you battled in Kitakami, huh? So the Hydrapple gets Ice Beamed. Okay, you had to take one for the team, Hydrapple. I'm sorry. That's not good. It's not good at all. I think I am going to send out... I'll go to Hitmonlee. It seems like Archuludon is really, really good to use in this fight. So, the Dragonite, in my eyes at least, is the bigger threat. So I'm just going to fake out the Politoed, just to guarantee it doesn't do anything. And I'm Terra Steel, okay. I will just Dragon Pulse the Dragonite. It's almost gone. Nice. Ack, wowzers. Doesn't matter if the type matchups work out for you, though. I'll still win. That is a -1 Hurricane, to be fair. It still knocks Hitmonlee out. Politoed flinches from Fake Out. Not bad. Who's faster, Flygon or Archuludon? 247, 214. Flygon, but barely. Okay. I'll go into Flygon. I will attack this turn. And then next turn, depending on who he has out, I'm going to try to see if I can get a Dragon Dance up. So we get the Dragon Claw knockout. Very good. Unfortunately, the Power Herb is useless on Archuludon because, as the description showed, the Rain allows Archuludon to use the electric attack automatically. And it's holding a Wakan Berry. Good thing I weakened it beforehand. And a +1 special attack. There was no way you were living this. So out comes Porygon Z, huh? Interesting. And Incineroar. Ugh. Porygon Z probably has Ice Beam. I kinda have to do it. I kinda have to go Terra Dragon, Dragon Dance. on Flygon. And I need to get the Snarl off on the Porygon Z, just on the off chance it uses Ice Beam. The next turn I'll definitely be good. I'll get Flygon back to regular attack, but I'll have a +1 attack boost. I really, really hope it lives the Ice Beam from Porygon Z if it has it after I Terra'd. Fake out. I don't live. Okay. But at least I got -1 off via the Snarl on Archaludon. The special attack drop is probably useless on the Incineroar. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Tentacruel in. I'm going to Sludge Wave, because Archaludon is immune. And I will Dragon Pulse the Porygon Z. And it used Hyper Beam on Archaludon when it resists. Interesting. But we get a crit with Dragon Pulse, which is really good. That didn't do anywhere near as much as I'd like, but at least the Incineroar gets poisoned. The rain stopped. I probably should have surfed, to be honest with you. Now that I think about it. It's a little bit of a fail on my part. Grimmsnarl. I think I'll protect to get some health back. And I will Flash Cannon the Grimmsnarl. It's set Reflect Up, crud. It's a Focus Sash Grimmsnarl. Interesting. Because that would have been a knockout. Alright, I think the Incineroar is recovering with a Citrus Berry. Wow. Okay, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Surf this time. Even though it targets Archaludon. But I am also going to Dragon Pulse into the Incineroar slot. Grimm has Sucker Punch. Ugh, that's bad. The poison should knock it out. Archaludon goes down. This is bad. I could have played this so much better, to be honest with you. Could have played this battle a whole lot better. So Incineroar goes down. I believe it's a 2v1 now. Meowscarada, you're up. Just go down already. How you still standing after I've thrown everything I have at you? He has Hydrapple too. Well, yeah, that's right. That makes sense because I believe he used Dipplin in the Kitakami DLC. So that makes a lot of sense. He's probably going to Terra, but the Hydrapple is a bigger threat, so I'm just going to knock it off. Because the Grimm's only attack could be Sucker Punch. It could have a Fairy move. So let's see what type it becomes. It's a Fighting Terra type. I didn't need that after I used Knock Off. Is it trying to Body Press me? Go figure, man. Knocked off Assault Vest, okay. Yeah, the Grim has Spirit Break. Special attack falls, but that's useless. Gyro Ball. You know, there's nothing I can do, man. There's nothing I can do. Fire Trick, just in case we get a Spirit Break miss. We should have to hope for a Spirit Break miss, even though I doubt it. Okay, this battle was completely winnable, to be honest with you. I am going to cut ahead to whenever I have the rebattle triggered. Okay, y'all, I am back. I have changed the team up a little bit. I didn't level anyone up, but I did change the team up a little bit, as well as the order. I'm going to lead with Tentacruel and Archaludon. I changed Tentacruel up a little bit. I got rid of Surf for Muddy Water, because Surf will hit whoever Tentacruel's partner is, while Muddy Water will just hit the opposing 2 Pokemon. And I got rid of Giga Drain for Ice Beam, because Giga Drain only hits the Politoed super effectively, so it's kind of useless in this battle, now that I know what 6 Pokemon Kieran is going to be using on me. And on the Archaludon, I got rid of the Power Herb, since the battle's going to start out in rain, and I threw the Assault Vest on it, just in case I need the extra special oomph. It goes along well with Snarl, too. And as I said before, the Electro Shot automatically charges in the rain, so all I need to do it is at least once, and I should be good to go sweeping. And Hitmonlee, I removed Close Combat for Brick Break just because he's using a Dual Screens Grimmsnarl, and Brick Break will help me get rid of screens just on the off chance I need it. The other 3 remain the same, but I'm not leading with Meowscarada. I'm leading Tentacruel and Archaludon, as I showed earlier. So, with that being said, I'm going to restart the battle here against Kieran, and hopefully we have better luck. So, the text boxes remain the same. I'm just going to button mash A my way through this here. Yeah, I guess it was good to scout him out that first battle, instead of just quitting after 2 or 3 Pokemon died. Because it's really not the end of the world, and you can just, that's why you always say before big battles, so you can scout out the opponent and see what they have, and then you can change your team up later if you lose. So, I'm indeed ready to battle him, and hopefully this time is going to turn out a lot better in our favor. So, just continuing the button mash, they invite all the students to come over to the stadium and watch the battle. Boy, do we look angry at him for challenging us. It's like, how dare you question my ability as a Pokemon trainer? I'll show you who's the best. Nah, whatever. But anyways, let's get this rematch on the road. I'm just continually button mashing here. Okay, finally, the rebattle versus Kieran begins. I hope he leads with Politoed and Dragonite again, because that's who I am prepared for. Yep, as expected. So, I think turn 1, I am going to begin with a Sludge Wave, as well as a Snarl. So fortunately we don't get the Snarl miss, and they're both cut down in special attack by 1. Very nice. Tentacruel actually outspeeds them both. Wow, that's kind of shocking. It's not even invested in speed. Just get a little bit of residual off. The Dragonite used Breaking Swipe. Fortunately for me, I'm special attacking. So that's not the worst thing that could have happened, to be honest with you. Politoed has Psychic. Huh. Good thing I used Snarl, because that did a lot less damage than I thought it did. Like, a lot less. I was really expecting to be in the red there. But regardless, I'm going to use Ice Beam on Dragonite and go for Electro Shot on the Politoed. Hopefully it's weak enough where the Wakan Berry will not allow the Politoed to live this Electro Shot. So we get the special attack boost. We auto-use it in the rain. The Wakan Berry activates. Ah, it did live. It's probably going to Psychic the Tentacruel, though. And Tentacruel's probably going to get the knockout with Ice Beam. No, it doesn't even get the knockout with Ice Beam. Wow. So the Dragonite uses Breaking Swipe. Again. Okay, I'm just gonna protect here and go Snarl. I'm thinking a Snarl, especially +1, will knock them both out. I'll get some HP recovery back with the Black Sludge, hoping a +1 Snarl will do its job here. So Tentacruel protects. Dragonite Extreme Speeded. Out-predicted, my man. Out-predicted. Okay, so we get the double knockout as I expected. Very, very nice. Took one turn longer than I predicted it would be, but I'm still in solid shape. So Kieran sends out Incineroar and Porygon Z. I'm not too worried about attack getting lowered, to be honest with you, because like I said, I have 2 special attackers out. So I think the play here is Muddy Water, as well as Dragon Pulse on the Porygon Z. Incineroar uses Fake Out. Ugh, that's bad. Whoa, that actually... I was not expecting Archaludon to get knocked out there. Okay, this is actually not good. This is not good at all, actually. So, I need Hitmonlee on the field. As well as... probably gonna have to go Meowscarada. So what I want to do here is this Incineroar is probably bulky like no tomorrow. So I'm going to fake it out. And I'm going to Flower Trick the Porygon Z because Porygon Z is not very defensive. Yes, I thought that crit knocked it out. Very good. So he's a little upset about us being lucky, but my attack's a guaranteed crit. So Grimmsnarl comes out. It's not the end. I'll just Break because he's probably going to set one of the screens up. And I will just Flower Trick Grimm. He didn't put a screen up. He's probably using Spirit Break on one of these two. Incineroar recovers with Citrus Berry. And it Flare Blitz Meowscarada. I live with 1 HP because of Affection. Incineroar was knocked out. Grim Spirit breaks Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee's knocked out. Still in decent shape, actually. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to Earthquake with Flygon. And I'm going to switch out into Hydrapple to take the resisted hit. Because it's going to Sucker Punch the Meowscarada slot. So in comes our shiny Hydrapple. We get the free evasiveness drop. The Grim lives, but that's not the end of the world. One of the Incineroar knocked out. I just noticed he didn't use Sucker Punch. Spirit Break on Flygon. Flygon gets HP recovery. So his Hydrapple Super Sweet Syrup lowers our evasiveness, which is not the end of the world, but I'm going to Earthquake, because Hydrapple resists it, and I'm going to Pollen Puff Flygon, because Pollen Puff will heal Flygon up. So his Hydrapple is going to Terra Fighting, which makes Earthquake neutral against it. Not bad. I'm hoping I outspeed his, but I'm not entirely sure. I do outspeed his. Oh. Okay, so Flygon gets HP back. Very good. I'm capable of winning too, you know. Victory will be mine, and mine alone. So he uses Fickle Beam, but it doesn't matter because Flygon's taken out. Alright, this is fine. I can just bring Meowscarada back in. And unless it has Sucker Punch, we pretty much win. So I'm going to Flower Trick it. And I am going to... We'll go for Overkill. We'll go Terra Grass Flower Trick. Since Meowscarada is our starter after all. And I'll just Fickle Beam his Hydrapple. It's time, my dear friend. We'll do one last terrestrialization to complete another story mode that you've covered with me throughout the beginning of the game. Terra Grass Flower Trick. This is about to hurt, especially being protein boosted. Or I'm sorry, Overgrow boosted. This is really going to hurt. GG's, Kieran, as expected. Try again, my man. Okay, so obviously I won this time. The battle was a little bit easier. That was a little bit harder, though. I kind of contradicted myself just now, to be honest with you. But that's what I get for recording these episodes unscripted. But still, you see my point. I changed the team up from the first battle, and I won. Wah, huh? He looks so shocked as he gives us 40k in prize money. What? He actually lost? Let's go, guys. No. Why? This wasn't supposed to happen. Erg. No, 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 no. Way to go. Both of you. That was awesome. Oh, honestly, Crispin, read the room, would you? What? Wait, Drayton. Good match, you two. Too bad about the outcome, though, huh? Ex-champion. He just lost every ounce of positivity in him. That ex-champion comment hurt him to his soul. Look at you, buddy. Way to go. Guess we got a new BB League champion. The Academy's got a prize for people like you who make it all the way to being champion. Here, all yours. We get another Master Ball. Very nice. Hey, Kieran. This may not mean much coming from a guy who couldn't beat you, but I wish you'd go back to having fun with all this. I get that burning desire to win. I mean, who doesn't like winning? Just don't let that desire burn you to a crisp. It's hard to watch. Come on, let's all go and mumble, win next time. Come again. I won't lose. Next time for sure, I'll win. Next time, I'll win. I won't say anything back to him. JJD, aw. Woof. Ahem. If we might, interrupt. Well, first, of course, we want to offer JJD our congratulations for becoming champion. It really is an amazing achievement, something that should be celebrated. But with the way things are now, I'm sorry to say that does, well, complicate matters. We're having a bit of a hard time knowing how we ought to proceed. Proceed with what? Well, think about it a moment, would you? If JJD is our champion, then that means he's head of the league club. But he's an exchange student. What is our long-term plan here if he doesn't stick around? There are so many particulars to sort out. Oh, huh? Yeah. And of course, if Kieran rejoins the Elite Four after having lost the rank of champion, that would push Crispin out of our ranks. Wait, what? Me? That's bad, isn't it? I'd like to hear from Kieran himself what he would like to do next. ... The most infamous line throughout this entire playthrough. Kieran. The intercom ding-dong goes off. This is an announcement for the following students. BB League Champion Kieran, Top Elite 4 member Drayton, Carmine of Class 3-2, JJD, our exchange student, Miss Breyer, and some guests would like to see you. Please proceed to classroom 1-4 as soon as possible. What could that be about? Now's really not the time. BB League Champion Kieran, huh? They're going to need to update that. Drayton, could you seriously not right now? It's just not right, and certainly not kind. Well, we shouldn't leave Miss Breyer hanging, or we'll never hear the end of it. Go on ahead, JJD. We'll meet you there. I'll make sure Kieran comes too, even if I gotta carry him. So, now that we've defeated Kieran, we have to head to classroom 1-4 to trigger the next part of the DLC, but I think we'll save that for the next episode. Thank you all for watching, and in the next episode, we will proceed with this DLC. I will see you guys then.